Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. We're going to be talking about the maintenance break, things that are ending, things that are coming. I'm going to quickly go through this, give you guys a heads up, and look at the JP notices so you guys got to kind of have an idea of what's happening. So we're going to jump in and talk about the notices. The first thing we're getting is the training grotto, and the training grotto is basically a training caves. You got to go in there with gearless characters, so your characters have to be at a certain level. 6-star if you actually want to pass this, because your gear means nothing in these training caves, and these training caves are very important because you get a bunch of stones and hammers and stuff you need to upgrade your gear and make it stronger, especially when you're trying to upgrade the new system, which is making your SSR gear into UR gear. You can actually upgrade any kind of gear into the next level, as you guys can see here. Equipment marking system added. It's going to be Merlin in the background that's going to be doing this. So you go into that training cave, you collect these purple stones, and then use these new blue awakening stones, and you upgrade it with a character. So it's going to engrave it to the character. So you can't just go make UR gear for everybody. You can only do a certain amount right now. And again, I'm going to go into detail. Meliodas should be one of the first ones with Autie, I think. And Meliodas basically is the example over here. So you grab Meliodas, you choose a character, then you choose a piece of SSR gear, and then you use these 10 purple awakening stones and one of the big blue awakening stones and 500,000 gold, and that's going to make a UR. That's also going to engrave it to Meliodas, where he's going to get a little bit of extra set bonus going on there. So once you choose your sets, then you upgrade it to UR. So what I mean is, are you going to do attack defense for this character? Are you going to be HP defense for this character? Are you going to give this character attack defense with pierce rate? So make sure you know what set you actually want to use. Like Gulther can go attack defense, can go HP defense, or can go all three sets of defense. Depends how you want to build your characters, so be ready ahead of time before making this to UR. You could downgrade into the one below. You can see you will restore the original rarity, but the consumed items will not be restored. So you'll be wasting those resources, which don't come by that often. Even if you're pay to play, this doesn't happen too often. So make sure you guys know what you want to upgrade. And I will have a video of the priorities I'm going to take and things I think you guys should be doing. To kind of give you a little bit of a guideline, but in the end, whatever waifu husbandos you want to play with, make sure you just work on them, you know? So that's a little heads up of that. I'm going to go into more detail later on. I just want to give you guys an idea of what the system's going to look like. Merlin's going to be unlocked at a certain chapter. I believe it's like 15, quest 15 something. So Merlin ends up inside your tavern. When you see her there sitting on the chair at the bar, then you know you can upgrade gear. So you can't just do it as a brand new player. So that's happening. Diamond Bow goes back. Ooh, never left. And then we got all the events that are ending. So let's jump back into the game and let's show you guys what's ending so you don't miss anything. Obviously, Valenti's banner is gone. If you guys don't know, Valenti, if you pull on the 10th step up, the notice that they made a mistake. They said everybody who pulls on the 10th step up will receive 30 gems. Not right away, but they're going to do it, like, I think after the banner's gone. So everyone who does step 10 multiple times, so you can do the whole entire thing, get to step 10, do the whole entire thing, step 10, do that 3 times, and you get a total of 90 gems back. If you did it once, you have to pull on the 10th step up to get the 30 gems back. So Valenti's banner only really costs like, what is it, 242 total, so she costs us 212, and she is a very good character. So if you decide to do that, you get all these rewards up here and a bunch of pulls for 212. If I'm not mistaken, total. So if you are someone that wants to pull for, that's a little edge there. But that ends tonight after the maintenance. Same goes for Demon Meliodas. If you guys are trying to pull for him so you can get the weapons, don't worry too much, because Red Demon Meliodas is the next one. But this is ending tonight as well. If you guys are worried about not getting that weapon that's in the shop, and you should be a little worried about it, but don't try to break your whole account just to get it. But a little heads up, this weapon, this whole cosmetic set here is really, really good for him. And he's going to be one of the characters that are going to get the UR sets right away. So you want this setup as fast as you can, because when you get Blue Lilia and Blue Demon Meliodas put together, it's a destruction. It's huge, a lot of damage. But let's say you were super unlucky and you didn't get it. If you still have 30 gems, 60 gems, or 90 gems left behind, what you guys can do is go to the coin shop. Tomorrow, Gulther is ending as well. That's another little heads up. When Gulther is gone, the next person after Gulther goes in rotation. It was Merlin, Gulther, and now it's Red Demon Meliodas. When he comes up here for 5 plat coins, if you guys have 5 plat coins and you're okay purchasing him, you can just purchase him for 5 plat coins and then go buy his set, because you have to have a character unlock to get that gear set. So if you don't have any Demon Meliodases, you won't be able to grab that gear set. And I think that gear set's really important if you're ever going to plan to use blue Demon Meliodas. Now, this is just an option. It's not the most super efficient because you want those plat coins to upgrade other characters like Merlin, King's Alt, Gothar's Alt, you know what I mean? Or any character that pops up here that's really, really good, especially future units. But that cosmetic set only shows up now, where diamonds and plat coins, you can get them as you play the game, where that set doesn't come back. So this is a little bit of a heads up. I'm going to repeat this in a couple of videos because a lot of people are worried they're going to miss that set. And when I stream, people ask me, what is that? Does that set come back? If it does come back, it's probably going to be for money, like the other sets that showed up. And if it doesn't, then you missed out. You know what I mean? Like Hauser's Weapon and all the previous sets. So here's an option if you want to get. You just purchase this for 5, not right now. Tomorrow in 9 hours, he'll be up there for 5 plat coins. And then you purchase him, unlock him. You don't have to put anything in him. And then just go straight to the shop and purchase his demon set, the Dark Knight set over here. And then boom, you're done. You spend 5 plat coins, 30 gems for that weapon minimum. That weapon is what's most important. Then the headpiece, if you have another 30 gems, or if you want the whole set, 90 gems. So 30, 60, 90. Weapon is priority because that 7% pierce rate makes a big difference. So with that being said, obviously, if you want to buy these for money, they're ending in 9 hours, 27 minutes. So if you're a last minute choice that you just want to toss money into it and spend it, instead of spending your gem resources, you can do that for the packs for another 9 hours. After the 9 hours, these are going to be here for 2 weeks for 30 gems a piece. So if you want the headpiece, 30 gems. If you want the armor piece, 30 gems. If you want the whole entire set, it's 90 gems a character. So there's a total of 90, 180, 270 gems if you want to pick up all 3. Merlin I don't recommend too much because she's going to get a lot of stuff, but these 2 are definitely worth it. So that's ending. And also, if you guys are not aware, the event where you pull on these purple tickets, today's the last day to collect the purple tickets. So I believe you get 15 a day, but you have 4 days, 9 hours to keep rolling on it to finish it. So don't forget to empty your tickets before this entire event is gone. It's not ending, but collecting the purple tickets is ending. So when you go do your normal farming anywhere, death matches, free stages, you won't collect any more purple tickets after today. So that's pretty much, I think that's ending when it comes to polls and everything. As for event wise, you got a battle event over here that's ending. If you guys haven't done the 3 stuns yet, just grab like green Meliodas, bring him in there, move his cards around until he gets his alt, and then alt 3 times. And that way it's a stun, stun, and stun. That's what I did, and that's how I unlocked that. And I got my 2 gems that were sitting over here, and I completed everything else. So today is the last day. As for using your stamina for this, you don't really have to unless you want to farm all the stuff. It definitely helps. I was doing it just to get all these materials for Awakening, because some of these you can't really get unless you go to specific stages. So I did it, and I did a lot of farming on the side too, so I actually stocked up. So that's the last day to do your last 5 here and attempt to get the diamond that's there. Same goes with the growth event. If you guys don't know, growth event in the event tab on the top left, and you can get Valenti. I don't have Valenti. Use a friend Valenti. If you guys don't know how that works, you jump into the quest, you look at your friend list all the way to the end. All the characters at the end are people that are not on your friend list, and that resets. So if you don't see Valenti, back out of the quest, go back in, scroll to the end, and look for someone that's sharing Valenti, and you can clear that event. Also, another thing, just in case a salvage event does happen, don't salvage your gear, even though you guys might have done already. But I've been saving all my SSR gear just in case a salvage event does show up. A salvage event will have a higher odds of these showing up, so make sure you don't try to clear your inventory tonight because you have nothing else to do. Just leave it all here. We're gonna get the training caves, we're gonna get the UR gear step up. They might be doing a salvage event very soon, so even if it doesn't show up tomorrow, wait like a week, try to equip this all to your characters just to see what's going on. So after maintenance, they might not do it right away, they might not update it tonight, but maybe a week or 2 weeks away. It all depends how fast you guys want to go into this UR set. If you're not prepared, it's a little bit different, but there might be a salvage event somewhere nearby. We're just crossing our fingers. That's just speculation. So that is pretty much everything, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's the new stuff coming out. Training caves, engraving, UR sets, and that's everything that's leaving. So here's a little quick list. I do this every time there's maintenance. So if you guys want any kind of refresher, any last minute updates, or quick tips like Meliodas to make you not rush and try to spend all your gems. Also, Valenti will be part of Blue Lily's banner, so any original character step-up banner, you have a chance at getting the previous characters. So when you pull for Blue Lilia, you have a chance at Valenti. Very small chance and probably won't happen, but there is a chance. So that's a little heads up. So don't rush, don't go crazy. think about what you're doing. Think about the gems you have. Think about PvP. You get this many gems every week. This is how many gems we get daily, etc., etc. And kind of do the math and be like, okay, I want to focus on cosmetics, or I want to focus on doing polls. Like, I'm skipping on the 31 gems on Valentine's Step-Up banner because I want future units and I want to make sure I have 600 gems or more when that comes around. So if I spend 31 here and 31 there, I'm kind of just shooting myself in the foot. So that's it for maintenance, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.